What is the slope of the line tangent to the curve 2x squared y minus 3 equals y squared plus 3x squared at the point 2 comma 3? So we need to find the slope of this curve at this point. So to do that, we need to find the derivative at that point. Now this is a curve in the xy plane, but it's not necessarily a function. In fact, given that it has x squared and a y squared, it's probably an ellipse or hyperbola. So this cannot be conveniently solved for y, put in the form y is some function of x. So rather than trying to solve it for y and then take the derivative, we're going to differentiate implicitly. So we use implicit differentiation, and when we do this, look here, this x squared y, we're going to need to use the product rule right there. And also, when you differentiate implicitly, remember that y is implicitly a function of x. And so we need to use the chain rule as appropriate when we're differentiating expressions involving y, when we're finding dy dx. Now, instead of writing dy dx, I'm going to write y primed because that's a lot more compact. So here's the implicit differentiation. I'll start with the 2 and then the derivative of this product, x squared y. So I'll do the first, that's x squared, times the derivative of the second, that's y primed, plus the second, y, times the derivative of the first, 2x, close parentheses, minus the derivative of 3, which is just 0, and then equals, then on the right side, the derivative of y squared is 2y times the derivative of y by the chain rule. Remember, y is a function of x implicitly, so the squaring is the outer function and y itself is the inner function. So this is right here the derivative of the outer with respect to the inner times the derivative of the inner, the chain rule. And then we have plus the derivative of 3x squared is 6x. Now we need to solve this for y primed, so from here it becomes an algebra problem. Let's distribute the 2 here. We get 2x squared y primed plus 4xy equals 2y y primed plus 6x. Now I'm going to rearrange things. I'm going to collect all my y prime terms on one side. This 4x here will go to the other side. And so I get 2x squared y primed minus 2y y primed equals 6x minus 4xy. Then I can factor out a y prime over here. Y prime, which is what I'm looking for, is 2x squared, or excuse me, y primed times 2x squared minus 2y equals the right hand side, 6x minus 4xy. Okay, then solve for y primed just by dividing by the other factor. So we get 6x minus 4xy over 2x squared minus 2y. And we need to find this at the point 2 comma 3. So x is 2 and y is 3. So this is going to be 6 times 2 minus 4 times 2 times 3 over 2 times 2 squared minus 2 times 3. And I can evaluate this and get a number. You see what I did here? All I did was put in 2 for x and 3 for y. So this is going to be 12 minus 24 over 8 minus 6. And that will be 12 minus 24 is negative 12. 8 minus 6 is 2, so negative 12 over 2 is negative 6.